Scorpio, I heard money in the bank. So today we're going to get into some predictions that you need to hear right now about money. All right. So first off, we're going to clear, connect, and protect your sacred space with some Palo Santo. And if you claim this money in the bank, say it in the comment section. Claim it. Give the video a thumbs up. Say money in the bank. Spam the comment section with the money bag emoji. The money bag emoji if you claim this money in the bank, Scorpio. I think it's going to happen really fast. We're going to get into the trinket 10 later. We're going to see what signs, how spirit is going to talk to you to let you know when this money is coming into your bank account, with plural bank accounts. Yes. Money in the bank. Spam the comment section. All right. So before we get into any of the cards, let's go ahead and talk about Venus, because the planet of Venus is connected to money. All right. And in this month, we're in the month of June 2025. So today is June the 8th. On June the 9th, Venus is squaring off with our ruling planet of Pluto. Okay. So on June the 14th, Venus is going to be opposing Lilith. Okay. And then on June the 27th, Venus is going to be sextile with the North Node. And so squaring off and opposing, you know, your opposition is not someone who's on your side. Squaring off with something is not harmonious. And Venus squaring off with our ruling planet. And this is telling me that there's some kinks that are being worked out. There's some major transitions that are going to be happening this week. Okay, because the 14th is Saturn Day. It's the last day of this week. But by the end of the month, with Venus being sextile the North Node is where your divine purpose, your divine direction, like following your true north. So that's and sextile is harmonious energy. So some kinks are being worked out. Some major transitions are going to happen this week. But then by June 27th, you may have next week, things may be just the dust may be settling or something like that. But by the end of the month, things are going to be like smooth sailing if you agree to surrender to what is. If you move through these transitions with ease and flow, if you keep going with the flow and recognizing that all of this needs to be worked out in order for the magic to happen. You understand? So let's go into the Star Codes Astro Oracle and get a message for Scorpio. Yeah, money in the bank. Okay. Oh, okay. So I like this. You may have a divine partnership coming in. Okay. The Juno aspect is your soulmate. Now, we have several soulmates. Soulmates can be friends. Soulmates can be your soul family with platonic relationships. Soulmates can, of course, be your romantic partner coming in. Somebody is going to be forming a power couple. Okay. The number 31 on here, when you add 3 plus 1, of course, you're going to get 4. So you get an emperor energy. So I'm seeing you bossing up. You got the number 3, which is empress energy. So there's something or someone that you impress and they impress you. And it's just like a match made in heaven. Okay. We have the number 1, which is magician. A lot of magic is happening. Okay. So alchemy is taking place. You understand? Things are being organized. Yeah, kinks worked out. Things are being organized. That's the emperor energy. All of this, if you enter under and understand that everything that is happening with the squaring with Pluto and the opposing Lilith, all of this energy, I didn't look into next week yet. But Venus is making these 3 major transitions this month. Those are the last 3 transitions that Venus is going to make. Okay. And since we're talking about money in the bank, I did not look into all the other astrology. Okay. So Venus is connected to love and money, Libra and Taurus energy. Okay. So just know that things are being worked out between now and the 27th of June. And then I feel like it's going to be smoother sailing. But by the time June 27th rolls around, we move out of Gemini, we move out of that mutable energy, and we move into that Cancerian energy. We're in Cancer season by June 27th. And so this is connected in, Cancer connects in with your fourth house, your roots, your family, your home. Someone is going to buy a dream home. We have some manifesting affirmations we'll get into at the very end. So someone is manifesting a dream home. Someone is manifesting money and prosperity coming into your household. You also have the number 6, sixth house energy, Virgo, digest. Yeah, this is what it's saying. Like, this is abundance. Wheat represents abundance. Virgo energy is connected to your intestines. So this is about your digestive system or tract or something like this. Now, some of you may have some digestion issues. Your diet may need to change up, or you may be feeling pulled or called to do a detox or something like this. Physically, like with the food that you eat and a detox and everything, your whole energy, your aura, the people around you, making space for your soul family, your soulmate, your real soul tribe to come in. These are some things that you may be going through with these transitions over the next, couple weeks or so, or, all through the rest of June. 6 right here is really confirming this is the 6th month. This is the energy of for the 6th month. Okay. Some of you have transitioned. You stopped eating white bread. You felt like if you eat wheat bread, you're eating a better quality or something like that. But not all wheat bread and not all grains are created equal. If you really want to get some good, wholesome bread, check into buying that Ezekiel bread. You're going to find that in the freezer section. Okay. It's real pure. You can't even sit it out. You'll find it in the freezer section. Ezekiel bread. There's something about possibly Ezekiel. Okay. Getting into the Bible, Ezekiel, the book of Ezekiel might be something that it might be one of your favorite books or something like that within the Bible. But Ezekiel bread, check into that. Okay. Do research on that. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing from there. Let's go into the tarot. Let's go into the Ethereal Visions Lunar Edition Tarot. What are the messages for Scorpio? The 9 of Wands. Don't give up. Keep persevering. Okay. Because times could be challenging right now. Especially, like I said, look, the 9 of Wands on June the 9th. Venus is square with Pluto. So press through. Okay. Don't give up. One more message from the tarot for Scorpio. That one was kind of jumping. You got the Queen of Pentacles. There it is. I don't know if you saw that kind of bounce up, but you got the Queen of Pentacles. This is you receiving the abundance. Something significant about dark purple grapes, black grapes. Yeah. So the Queen of Pentacles is saying that you are definitely about to receive some hellified cash, some money, some resources, that physical, that paper. Yeah. Bottom of the deck is the World. Yeah. Things are changing. Something is definitely coming to an end. The cycle of stagnation is coming to an end for you. Definitely by the end of this month, things are going to be looking better. Okay. This is a message of you may be asked to put yourself in a vulnerable position. Okay. As you give up something that you thought was the Holy Grail. But then when Venus starts to square with Pluto, you're like, woof. And she's squaring with your ruling planet. It's like everything about you is about to change, and everything about your life and your world Oh, excuse me, Scorpio. I know the energy is moving. I'm getting the burps. So everything about your world is about to change. And in the transition period, it may feel like your world is falling apart. Like, what the heck is going on? For some of you, it's like you will be getting into something new. For some of you, what you do for a living is just moving to the next phase. But something has to kind of empty out. And you may be challenged. Is this really what you really love doing? You know, is it really your true calling, your purpose? Some of you, you know it is, but you're like, what is going on? Everything was fine. And then now this, it's just a transition. It's getting you ready for something bigger when it comes to whatever that thing is. Okay. So for some people, you will possibly change careers. We're going to get into the career and life oracle next. You may possibly change careers. You may possibly move somewhere else to further your current career field or niche or something like this. You may be called to move, to travel. Some of you will be able to travel for work. Some of you have been traveling. A lot of you may have jet lag, but don't give up. It's going to be worth it. Top of the deck energy is the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're attracting the abundance for sure. And if you change somebody, if you're thinking about right now, top of the deck, this is your current energy. If you're thinking about changing your diet, listen, you're going to be looking so much more attractive. You may be showing more of your skin. You may end up starting to show more of your skin. Okay. Let's get into the career and life oracle. Messages for Scorpio about this money in the bank. What's happening for Scorpio? Let's just talk about the month of June. Yes, great match. This is talking about you having your own business. That might be the best thing. And look at the world, the travel. Yeah, moving around. That's maybe the missing piece of the puzzle. Or maybe some money will come in so you can go on a vacation so that you can kind of rest and rejuvenate and relax. Okay. It says you are on the verge of finding the perfect work for you. Don't give up. 9 of Wands. Don't give up. I just told you. And look how fast the confirmations are rolling in. You understand? You may need to grow your own business to truly be happy. Let's get one more message. Do we want? No. This goes here. Okay. Yeah, some of you may be moving away from drama. You may need to move away from drama. Beware of troublemakers in the workplace. The job you want may have too much upheaval to bear. Keep your emotions and the gossip in check. And your weekly predictions for this week. I don't know if you saw the weekly predictions. I don't know if it was in your money reading, but I think it was in your overall weekly predictions. We put both of those up yesterday. So check those out if you have not. Because there was a lot of that gossip and drama energy surrounding Gemini. Okay, and we're in Gemini season. Okay. So by the end of the month, I feel like look, the connections on top of the deck. You're going to be making some connections, and some of you are going to be moving away from a workplace that is so full of drama that it's not even funny. You're going to be building bridges between people, contacting those who can help you, and your actions are going to set you up for the next opportunity. Okay. As long as you don't give up. You understand? So let's go into the numerology oracle to see what messages you receive. And what numbers you might see. Okay. That are, okay, there it is. The number 5, change. Yeah. 5s can be challenging. Okay. The changes that we're enduring, it could be very challenging. Okay. But you'll press through. Okay. There's something about the Hierophant here. Wow. You got the Hierophant and you have Juno. And the colors are in unison. You see that? That teal color. Ooh, it's going to be exciting to see what the teal 10 reveals with the trinkets. Okay. But listen, Oh, and the ring. I'm just seeing the ring. I don't know. Some of you like that movie, The Ring. But listen, this ring commitment, the number 5, the Hierophant. The 5 is like love. It's marriage. It's making a long-term commitment. If you've been doing something at least 5 years, you put in a long-term commitment. I really feel like don't give up. Some of you, this is whatever you've been doing for the past at least 5 years. It is your life purpose. But things have been really, really challenging, but the money is coming. Okay. You're going to be learning a lot. Some of you are going to be teaching some of your skills to other people. You may be holding seminars or sessions or something like that, or you may be at one, and that could be where you meet your person. You could be just traveling. You may not be at the actual seminar or whatever it is, but you have to travel somewhere, and this is where you run into your person. And you strike up some kind of conversation, and you have a lot in common. Both of you have been through some things in relationships, okay? But you get to talking, and then you end up, like I said, becoming a power couple. All right. So let's get one more message from the Numerology Oracle. You may be seeing 5s, 555, quadruple 5s, or even double 5s. Let's get one more message for Scorpio. Something will flip over. We'll take the top card if more than one flips over, because we have several other decks that we want to get into. Okay, Scorpio. What's another number for Scorpio? The Scorpio is going to be seeing, or that Scorpio has been seeing, is giving confirmation that these are Scorpio's messages. You have the master number 44, environment. Yeah, your whole environment is changing. And this is also saying get out into nature. Your heart chakra is healing. You are a master. Okay. So with this 9 of Wands, this 5s, these challenges, listen. If you're feeling broken down, if you're feeling a little bit broken down, defeated, 5 of Swords can be like defeat. If you're feeling a little broken down, defeated, connecting with nature is going to be really beneficial for you. Or doing something that you enjoy doing. This heart chakra, you should really be doing something you enjoy doing, you love doing for a living. The opportunities are always here for us to get into doing something that we love. And there's always this possibility. The possibilities are endless. So there's always the possibility that what you love will turn into your main income. That possibility is always available in here and in the air. Okay. So let's go in to the Keepers of Light Oracle and see what Keeper of Light has a message for you. What Keeper of Light has a message for Scorpio? Kind of want to get into two Keepers of Light have messages for you. These two. Bottom of the deck is Commander Ashtar with this call to action. This call to action card came out in a reading, I think, last week sometime. And it's saying take charge, lead by example, walk your talk, Scorpio. Top of the deck energy is Bridget, inner strength. That's what it's going to take to move through these transitions. You understand? It says move back to wholeness. That's that wheat energy. That's that cleaning out, that digestive tract. You know what I'm saying? The detox. Recognize that you have the power. And let's see what came out for you. You have draw cool. Dharma is unfolding. Okay. So this means that you have, if your Dharma is unfolding, this means that you have cleared some kind of karma. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Draw cool. And then you have Lady Nada. Heart awakening. I told you, look at the heart chakra. Heart awakening. Awaken to accept and awaken to acceptance and divine love. Ooh. So a lot of you have closed off your heart chakra to a romantic relationship because you've been through so much. Romantic relationships have been so challenging, and you're so sick and tired of the wrong person and just giving your time and energy. Cut those etheric cords. Okay. Sometimes, well, I won't say sometimes, it's like when you block yourself off to one thing, it could be blocking off other areas in your life. So if you're not vulnerable enough to open your heart chakra to a romantic relationship, you will your soulmate cannot enter, and other things won't be able to enter either, because there's something, this soulmate may not even be, it may be a platonic relationship. You know what I'm saying? And some platonic relationships turn into romantic relationships, that, and they really do work out. You understand? But this is saying, if you close your heart chakra off to any kind of love, all love is divine. And yes, maybe you've been through some crazy, jacked up love relationships, but don't close your heart off to it, because there is someone who has a soul and spirit and the ambition and the resources and the whatever else. Maybe that's the missing piece. They have that. If you don't let them in, then how can you make it to where you're supposed to go, or where your divine blueprint, your birth chart is saying that you should go, and the things that you can have, your infinite abundance? You will close yourself off to that if you close your heart chakra off to romantic love. Give and receive in balance. And I like that coming beside the number 44, balance, harmony. That's the sextile energy of Venus moving into the North Node by June 27th. Okay. So let's go in and see what the Manifesting Moonology Oracle deck message is for you. This is the Moonology Manifestation Oracle. My bad. The Moonology Manifestation Oracle. What is this message for Scorpio? Okay, you got the full moon in Gemini. Embrace the flow of life. Yeah. Embrace the flow of life. That's what it's going to be about. Be open to change. Like I said, Gemini is the mutable air. Be open to change. Like, change your mindset is the main thing. Changing your mindset. Bottom of the deck is the last quarter moon in Aquarius. Reflect on your priorities. That's another air sign. Top of the deck is the new moon in Aries. Go for it. Yeah. Okay, so let's get into the Divine Abundance Oracle to see what a message is for you. Messages for Scorpio. 2 messages for Scorpio. Two messages for Scorpio. You understand? See? Be open to trust. And you see how two cards came out? See how you're going to get what you wish for? And look at the gifts that are coming in. Okay? Now will be a great time to reframe some things. Okay? Refrain from saying and doing certain things, and just reframing like your mindset, the words that you use and things like this. Okay? Trusting that gut feeling. This is the green, more heart chakra energy, and this is giving solar plexus energy. Having that willpower to not give up, like the butterfly. Imagine a butterfly gives up and doesn't even try to break out of the chrysalis, won't even see the transformation, won't even be able to experience and enjoy the transformation, not even for a little while. Every time I see butterflies, I got to remind you that life is too short. healing and working with your heart chakra is going to be beneficial, especially if you closed your heart chakra off to love. If you close your heart chakra off to love, how are you going to open up the space to do what you love for a living? It's all connected. So reframe. It says, this is happening for me, not to me. Wow, these transitions. This is happening for me, not to me. And trust. It says, allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. Surrendering to the divine flow of what is happening for us, Scorpio. That's the key. That is a key. Let's get into the life purpose oracle. Okay. Look, oracle cards. I love it. This reading is your confirmation. This reading is your confirmation. I hope you claimed it. Have you given the video a thumbs up? If you're still here at this point, you're 26 minutes in, give the video a thumbs up. Put the money bag emoji in the comment section and say money in the bank. So let's see what messages are coming through for you from the Life Purpose Oracle. Writing. Ooh, you heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. Somebody's an author. Somebody's an author. Bottom of the deck. Shut up. Author. There it is. You have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make time to write it, Scorpio. I did. If you're here, check the comments. Check the I'm going to pin in the comments the links to my books on Amazon. Top of the speaker. Look at it. Speaker, writer, talking about your book and da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Speaker, writer. Your life purpose involves your skills of oration. Talking, maybe preaching, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. So let's go into the manifesting affirmations oracle, and then we will get into one last deck before we let's get to one last deck before we get into the 10. Okay, so your healing and well-being is saying, I am strong. That's that strength energy coming through again. I am strong. Simple. I am strong. And then you have your spiritual development says, I am grateful for the support of divine masters and transcended teachers. That's that Hierophant energy right there. The Nine of Wands is connecting in with that ninth house, that wounded healer energy, where I feel like you're teaching yourself and learning how to heal yourself, because you put a lot of time and energy and effort into always healing other people. That's possible. So I am grateful for the support of divine masters and transcended teachers who helped me on my spiritual journey. That's that Hierophant, that 5 energy. Okay, I want to pull one more before I reveal that money and prosperity. Okay, we'll just take this one because it flipped over. Okay, and we only needed one more. Look at the love and relationships popping up. It's like, don't close out to love, Scorpio. It says, I deserve a fulfilling, well-paid, and exciting career. And look, you got the whole world in your hands. The world card came out. Okay. And you do say it. I deserve a fulfilling, well-paid, and exciting, all that career. Yes. And that's what's coming in for you. Then the money and prosperity message is saying, listen. Can we drop the mic? I make an excellent living doing what I love. I make an excellent living doing what I love. But see, listen, how can you do that if your heart chakra is closed? How can you do that if your heart chakra is closed? So let's get your going to the final deck, which is the Cosmic Creature deck, to see what cosmic creature has a message for you. The snake coming through on the split. Yeah, it's time to wise up and really shed some old skin. Enjoy the new skin that you're in. We see the fox. You're looking foxy. I'm telling you, you're going to be looking good, baby. Gonna be looking good, baby. And then you got the lion energy right there. Yeah, that's that strength, courage. That's that Queen of Wands energy that came through earlier. Okay, let's see what cosmic creature has a message for you. Just one. Okay. I saw the snail and I saw the camel. Just hold on, slow down. You don't have to rush anything. Look at the pig coming through, talking about abundance and prosperity. It's so many messages. Look at that pearl. Join the candle magic crew. We connected in with that pearl energy, the oyster. Got the ram. That's that Aries energy. Okay. One cosmic creature. It just two just got to come out. Okay. So you got the dragonfly and you got the monkey. So this is major transition. Okay. And this is also could be the energy of stop playing around or start playing around. Start playing with some things. Okay. Be a little bit adventurous. Could be something going on with potassium, bananas. Okay. Look at that bottom of the deck, Scorpion. So that's how I know these are your messages right here. You got the Scorpion on the bottom of the deck. Top of the deck is the rooster. So it's time for you to get up early in the morning. Speaking, roosters, they wake everybody up. Cock-a-doodle-doo, So first thing in the morning, soon as you get up renewed, refreshed. Scorpionic energy, death and rebirth. Make every day, a great day. Start off the day right. Okay. And they say the early bird gets the worm. So let's see what these messages are for the dragonfly and the monkey. And then we'll get into the 10. The dragonfly is on page 41. And the dragonfly is about evolution, adaptation, and growth. And the message says, when the dragonfly flies into your life, you are being asked to adapt to the circumstances at hand. Change is coming, whether you like it or not. And how you react will be the test of your character. This is what I've been saying. The dragonfly aids you in upholding your integrity, perseverance, and flexibility, testing your faith in the process. That Hierophant energy. Woo. Gotta have that faith of what you already know, that mustard seed. You already know. You already know, Scorpio. Okay, so the dragonfly appears to remind you of your higher power. That even though you are being thrown into the hands of fate, you have everything at your disposal to handle whatever comes your way. The dragonfly can change directions with ease, creating flight patterns that often appear effortless. Once you get the hang of these cycles, you too will be generating your own flight patterns. And speaking of flight, travel the world, okay? Your own flight patterns, and you'll be able to navigate these curveballs with ease. The dragonfly invites you to look at the silver lining and ask yourself, why is this showing up for me? And what can I learn from it? Only then will you grow. And the monkey is on page 73. And the keywords are playfulness, curiosity, and fun. Laughter makes the heart grow fonder. You already know. Look at that heart energy. Laughter makes the heart grow fonder. And the monkey uses this medicine to its advantage. The monkey is a natural entertainer. Okay. It may be something about a stage or podium or something like that. The monkey is a natural entertainer and knows how to draw smiles from the most serious of faces. They teach us how to have more fun, livening up our everyday existence with bursts of joy. Okay, multiple throughout the day, bursts of joy. Access this part of yourself, Scorpio, the prankster, the innocent and playful young child, and follow your curiosity. What makes you laugh? Who makes you laugh? When was the last time you had some fun? Monkey swiftly swings through the jungle, always on the lookout for a new adventure. Explore your surroundings and invite new experiences in. Your soul is calling for you to live a little, Scorpio. Break up the monotony and introduce something new into your life. Let your inner child lead the way, following the purest of intentions to your greatest desires. Be open to where they lead you, especially if it is outside of your comfort zone. Remember the world card, that vulnerability I was talking about? Okay, Scorpio. So let's get into the trinket 10 to see what signs and symbols are going to show up for you to confirm that these are your messages, and also to let you know that this money is about to start coming into the bank, okay? Or maybe that you are opening to the change, okay? Just look out for these signs and symbols, okay? So you have this, I think this is a cowrie shell. Don't judge me, Scorpio. You got the angel, you got the star, and you have a seashell. There's that energy of that pearl again, the oyster opening up and transitioning into a pearl. The Candle Magic Crew is only $5 a month, $4.99. Okay, join it. Connect in with us. Okay. So those are the messages. Those are the predictions that you need to hear right now, Scorpio. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. And until next time, we'll see you in another video. Love.